Oh, hey. Hey, what is going on? It has been way too long since I've posted something on this channel. This one is kind of an epic little adventure. I'm getting outside of my hometown, and me and my friend Ryan are going to be heading up to Idaho, about 4 hours away, to a small town called Oreana, just southwest of Mountain Home. And we are going to be metal detecting some property where we heard the Cavalry has built a fence way back in the day. We know it's at least pre-1940s. So we're gonna go head out there and see if we can find a button or something. I know it's a long way to drive. Gas prices are astronomical, but it's been too long since I've been on an adventure, and I figured this would be a perfect opportunity. So stick around for the ride. So we got the car all loaded up. We're actually gonna head up. Today is Friday, spend the night, and then do the metal detecting tomorrow. Alright, so we made it to where we're camping. You've seen Ryan before, you know the guy. He's been in a few, he's the one that supplies all the metal detecting stuff. But we are going to be setting up our camp right here, and then tomorrow, that's the ridge that we're going to be searching. Well, that's why we came, but we think there might be some good stuff along the tree line here because it's a creek. We're just outside of Oreana, Idaho. It's getting pretty dark, so I'll wrap up tonight, but we got our camp set up, definitely just doing some car camping, and hopefully we get a good night's rest. It was a long drive, about 4.5 hours from where we live. It's a long way to go to look for some metal, but you never know. We're just out here to have a good time. What's your optimism level, Ryan?
Fair. You never know.
What's your expert opinion?
You never know what you're gonna find. I don't know. We don't have a lot of history here, but we know there was at least stuff going on as far back as the 40s. So, we'll see.
Truer words have never been spoken. Right, we woke up, beautiful morning in Oreana. Gonna have some breakfast. Breakfast is done and we're finally ready to go. As I mentioned last night, we're gonna go up onto this plateau up there. You probably can't see it in the video, but there's a fence line up there, and we're going on a rumor that that was an old cavalry fence. Now, this is private property, so we have permission to search here, and in that case, it's finders keepers. We are surrounded by BLM land, and in talking to Ryan, you can prospect for minerals and stuff on BLM land, but you can't treasure hunt. So we got to walk across this field right here, climb that hill, and start detecting. Sprinkler piece, shotgun shell.
There's anything down there, the way it's at.
So Ryan's been detecting as we cut across this field, and so far I found a shotgun shell. We're just cutting across the alfalfa. All right, so we are up here on the upper part of the property along this fence line that is rumored to be built by the Cavalry. So yeah, we're just gonna go along this fence line here and see what we can find. Any fence experts, let me know what you think about this fence. This barbed wire is, well, it actually predates barbed wire. It's just like some iron wrapped around a big old iron line here. So pretty hopeful. But yeah, we'll see what we can see. Property starts in this corner right here. Goes down across this draw. There's a dead cow right there. And then up over on that side. Those mountains off in the distance with a little bit of snow on them, those are the Owyees. And back up in there is Silver City. It's an old silver mining ghost town. A few people live up there. I've been up there. It's pretty cool. If you're curious about it, you can check it out on YouTube. Anyway, I think we can hunt on either side of the fence, and I'm gonna go hands-free. So I'll give you kind of a POV view so I can focus better on searching. Piece of wire. So Ryan's staying right against the fence. I'm kind of staying wider out here. What's nice is, even though there's not a ton of signals, the ones that you do find jump out at you. Thought I was getting a good ping there. Some spent brass. We figured we'd find a lot of this here. There's just nothing out here, is there? A bullet. Yeah. Or a casing. Casing and a wire. What about you? Just a bunch of wire. Got something? A horseshoe? Nice. Hey. Oh,
That's not new.
No, that's an old red. Wow.
Everywhere, but a lot of them you can find remnants where this used to be there.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Huh, I wonder what that's all about.
That's probably just how they did it.
Yeah. Well, it's held up pretty well.
Yeah.
Ew. That's gotta be rough, you know? A few $100 down the drain right there. Anything worthwhile right there. So we're about an hour and a half into this. I've pretty much reached the property line. It's down there, just mustering up the ambition to go down the hill to come back up it again. But so far, nothing too exciting. I found a few shell casings, a few pieces of wire. Ryan's found a horseshoe and a bullet, an old bullet. So there's that. Yeah, I mean, we came out here not knowing what to expect, but not expecting much. It's just something to do on the weekend. Kind of a long drive to do it, but I don't regret being outside in fresh air. So at least there's that. Camping was fun, but we'll keep at it. Ryan has jumped to the other side of the fence. I believe the property goes all the way out. There's a fence line out there. So technically we could hunt all of that. I don't think we will. I'm just gonna stay on the fence line until I hit the property line and then go from there. But so far, nothing too crazy. Oh, hey, found a pocket knife. Yeah. No telling how old it is.
Oh, that's way cool. No scales on it left.
Been there for a while.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, it's at least 50.
Yeah.
What I would guess older.
All rusted out.
Well, just the style.
Yeah.
People don't use those anymore, really.
Right.
They get Gerbers or Leathermans.
I wish there was some sort of stamp or something.
That would be on the scales, which were probably wood.
Yeah.
You could sift around, unless they were like bone or something, you could sift around, see if there's anything in there.
Yeah. That's cool.
More activity right around the bottom of the hill than like everywhere else.
Yeah. Oh yeah, some porcelain. That's cool. That is, maybe they had a little camp down here.
You just dug it right at the base there?
Yeah. I was gonna pass right over it because it was like a 13 on here.
A good signal.
Yeah.
Or it can be.
Well, shoot, maybe I've passed a lot of good stuff then.
Right here?
Yep. Wasn't very deep.
Whatever, look, it's gone.
Yeah.
A pocket knife like that could be worth anywhere upwards $400.
In the right condition.
In the right condition. Down in the wash.
Yeah. Probably another one of those nail things being this close to the fence. But I also found a pocket knife this close to the fence. Just a shotgun shell. 12 gauge. Plastic is gone though. That's all it was. Dang it. All right, so I'm back at camp. I came back a little early. Ryan is along that tree line out there, just checking out the creek. I mean, where there's water, there's people. Looks like he's just kind of spot checking, hard to see. But yeah, so we detected all along up there, found a few things. I'll be sure to show you, they're in there, but we'll do a comparison. I'm sure Ryan found a lot more than I did. So anyway, I'm gonna clean up camp, get ready to roll out. It's a long drive home. Got families to get back to, but be sure to show you what we found. Pretty much ready to go. Got the camp packed up, just gotta pack the tent. But let's show you the haul. I'll start with my pile first and then what Ryan found. All right, so starting off, nothing too exciting. Got a bunch of wire, some of these U-nails or whatever they're called. Just various things that were probably used to either build or fix the fence. And then here I got a few spent casings. I'm not great with the calibers. I do know that's a 12 gauge shotgun shell. But let me know in the comments if you know. But my biggest find was this pocket knife, which I was pretty excited about. Now it's all rusted in there. The scale on the sides was either bone or most likely wood because we couldn't find any remnants of it. But then the knife itself is all rusted out here in the middle, so might not have been stainless steel. So who knows how old it was, but that was pretty cool to find. I found it up against a fence post. And here's Ryan's haul. He found a bunch more shotgun shells. As we were driving in here, we saw a bunch of quail, so I'm sure some of those were used to shoot at quail. Got some 22 casings. I do know that. This looks like a 22 bullet that hit something. Whoops. Non-metal detectable, but interesting, is this piece of ceramic. Looks like a plate or something. Just a big chunk of, is that aluminum there? I don't know. And then a gas cap, and Ryan's big find was this old horseshoe. Again, most of this was all along the fence line. A long way to drive for what people would call junk, but I would say we had a fun adventure. Anyway, we're gonna pack things up, hit the road. We got to get back. But yeah, I want to go check out one more historic spot before we take off, and I'll wrap this up. Oh, and I forgot to mention this. Ryan found this 2-point mule deer skull with the antlers still attached. So we'll leave that here. We don't need to haul that back to Utah. Well, that pretty much does it for this video, but before we take off, I wanted to check out one of like the only structures aside from houses and farms and barns and stuff here in Oreana, and it is the Our Lady Queen of Heaven Catholic Church. Now, it looks like it would be an old Spanish mission, but it actually only became a church in the 1960s. Before that, way before that, it was built in the 1880s as a post office and a general store to serve all the people out here. I don't know, something fun to check out. You know, it's a long way to go to get quote unquote skunked. I mean, we did find some cool stuff. That pocket knife was really cool, but part of it is just the adventure. And, we needed to get out. It's been a long time since I've posted on this channel, so I thought this would be a fun one to get back in the posting groove. Anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If you're watching this because you like metal detecting and it's a hobby of yours, let me know in the comments below what's one of the coolest things that you've found. I'd be interested to hear about it. And of course, while you're down there, hit that subscribe button. Have a great rest of your day.